What's up guys? Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Ebony. I've been a digital nomad for over 7 years and I am obsessed with helping people travel the world more freely and learning all the tips and tricks that they can get to ensure that their travels is as safe and fun as possible. Also, saving money is a big one. So without further ado, today we are going to talk about one of the most loved destination, Cancun, Mexico. We just came back from an amazing 2-week holidays in Cancun and it only costed us, drum roll, $2,800 Canadian per person, and that's including flight, accommodation, food, all of the activities that we've done for 2 weeks. 2 weeks. Now, bear in mind, most people will spend between $2,500 and $5,000 for 1 week, so for 7 days, and that's excluding their tours and activities. So I really want to share with you guys how we managed to do that. Everything that you need to go before going to Cancun if it's your first time or if you're unfamiliar with the area, and how you can save loads. So let's go. You've arrived at your destination. Okay, so let's start with one of the most important factors that is gonna make or break your vacation, the weather. Okay, so Cancun is nice all year round. However, there is a rainy season and you want to try to avoid going to Cancun between May and October. We decided to go at the end of October for Dia de los Muertos, and we stayed all through half of November, and we did get a lot of rain, so be careful there. And the best time to go is 100% between December and April, so pick your dates wisely. Obviously, if you are picking Cancun, it's probably because you want to head to the beach, you're a beach person. And I was really surprised when we first arrived in Cancun to see how aggressive the water is. So if you're planning to travel with really young children, maybe older people, or if you just don't like really aggressive waves, beware. The waves in Cancun can get quite wild, and I wouldn't recommend if you're someone who's looking for, you know, that paradise beachy destination with calm waters where you can just lay. It's definitely active water where you will have to be jumping the waves all the time. We had 2 days where the water was calmer, so it can happen, but mostly pretty aggressive. If you're looking for a really calm, soothing, relaxing beach, then you're gonna wanna go to Isla Mujeres instead. It's a 30-minute ferry ride from Cancun to there. You could also choose to stay in Isla Mujeres. However, it is a small island. It's extremely touristic, just like Cancun. So there's not that much to do there, but you could definitely choose to spend a couple of days on Isla Mujeres and you will get the calm, nice water. Okay, so here's a tip to save some moolah, some money. Okay, so if you're trying to go to Isla Mujeres, your hotel or you're gonna book a tour, they're gonna charge you a lot of money for that. But you can take a local ferry for only $30 return. So that's what we did. It was really cool. There was even music on board. There's snacks. It's super fast, really easy, and like I think it leaves every hour, and it like the latest one is at midnight, so you can even stay on Isla Mujeres and party if you wanted to. That's really a tip that you want to keep for yourself, save in a little pocket and save some money there. Since we're on the subject of money, here are the 2 main reasons why we ended up spending only $2,800 per person for a 2-week trip in Cancun. One, we decided to book an Airbnb, and that was a total game changer. So I traveled there with my partner, my mom, my stepdad. So we were 2 couples, 4 people. We decided to rent a 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom Airbnb. It had a pool, security, a full kitchen so that we could cook all of our meals, and it was literally a 2-minute walk from the beach. We were right in front of the Dreams Hotel. The Hard Rock Cafe was right next to us, and the Sandos Cancun. So we literally had access to the same beach that these people paid thousands and thousands of dollars more to have. Walkable right there. We could lay our towels. We bought on Amazon a little tent, brought our tent, our book, and boom, we could spend the day at the beach from our Airbnb, no issues whatsoever. So for our 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom, full kitchen with pool and security Airbnb, the total cost was $570 per person, which is insane. Like, for the location, it was right on the street. It was so pristine. Chef's kiss, highly recommend. If you're not into the all-inclusive anyways, do book an Airbnb and you will save a ton of money. Now, the second tip kind of goes without saying, and that's the fact that we cooked a lot of our own meals. It was really cool to see how the grocery stores were accessible and were filled with fresh products and really easy access to be able to cook all of our meals. We found everything that we would find here at home, so there was no issues whatsoever. Quick Uber drive, and the prices are the same as here in Canada. #overpriced, but still, it's a lot better than having to pay for a meal every single day. So we would make our own sandwiches, salads, supper. Like, it was just amazing. And again, that's how we ended up saving a lot of money. So highly recommend. Obviously, if you're cooking all of your meals and this is a holiday in Cancun, you're still gonna wanna treat yourself. So I have 3 recommendations for fine dining if you wanna go out and have a really nice meal. The first one is Rosa Negra, and that is for a Latin-inspired meal, fine dining. I'm sure you guys are going to love it. Then we have Lorenzilos, which is a legendary spot by the lagoon for their lobster. So again, fine dining experience if you want to treat yourself. And lastly, I'd recommend Tora Cancun, which is a Japanese restaurant, and it's just really different and unique with the flavors and really, really cool. You'll find tons and tons and tons of restaurants that you can walk by or easily Uber to. So that way, again, you can kind of do a mix between cooking your meals and then treating yourself and going out. Now, a lot of people do go to Cancun to party. Guilty as charged. Jamie and I experienced, not gonna lie, one of the best parties of our lives. So I am going to recommend 3 places as well where you can go and party your life away. And it is with no hesitation that I am going to recommend Coco Bongo. Oh my God, chef's kiss. It's not just a party, it's a full-blown experience. It's very immersive. Just be prepared. I think the day party looked really cool too with the foam and everything. So I would highly recommend that. But the night experience is something that you have to experience. Like, I don't think you can go to Cancun without experiencing Coco Bongo. So that is going to be number 1 on my list. must do. Then you can try the city nightclub. And as you exit like Cocobongo, you're gonna see, or if you're walking around Cocobongo, you're gonna see there's a lot of other clubs around that. That's like really a party area. So you'll find lots of options there. And it's one of the biggest clubs in Latin America. So you will have fun. Like you will be dancing your heart out and you will have fun there. Obviously, if you're staying in an all-inclusive resort, there are some all-inclusive resorts that are more party-driven than others. My personal two best recommendations if you want to do a resort would be Riu and the Chic Royalton. Those are the two that throw really cool parties, and that if you're staying there, like they're actually really cool to be a part of. Like I wanted to go to the Riu party, but you have to stay at the Riu to go there, so bummers. If you are looking for what to do and the bucket list activities before traveling to Cancun, or if you're planning your trip and you know what to add on that list of things to do, I highly recommend you check my video, bucket list activities of things to do in Cancun. And that is it. Thank you so much for sticking around. I hope this was valuable, that you've learned something, that this is going to help you plan your special holiday or trip in Cancun, Mexico. And if it does, I would really appreciate if you can give this video a thumbs up, like, subscribe for more travel content. It would mean the world to me. It's free and it just keeps me going. So thanks again so much, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye.